EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, break.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener.
The kick is good.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard run.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw is Milton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lion. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. He finds finds his man. Complete. That's Gonzalez. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
19 Tiger, 19
Right back to him on first down. And boy, the strength on display there as he runs. Through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Extra receivers have spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Second and a couple. They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Milton. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Palmer. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
That was pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Come on, go!
Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Chris Olave, 69 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked on by Damone Clark. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 63 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Rams 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for
Out
Seattle.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well in the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
46 yards.
A big play there for LA. 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now Milton. He'll drop this down to Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Milton.
The Seahawks 20-yard line.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua from 19 yards away. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
70.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Walker.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
87 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he stopped immediately there. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's the backup Darnold.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the counter, it's Walker.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back there after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Okay, break.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far into this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A 22-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but that's why they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as you'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go now.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Milton. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris.
27 yards there, a first down.
27 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's Milton now to throw. Well, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Ready?
Hands it off out of the gun. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Ready?
They're going for it. This is Harris. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but
that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll be headed to the airport after the game. Well, we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2 yards to go, second down.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk!
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A solid stiff arm. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 45-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The final shot before break. Milton. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. Now he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Chris Olave. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
These are the situations that really test the defense. Those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 132 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here we go.
And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a little like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? Not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they needed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Every game that's ever been played, coaches talked about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
18, 5, 6, 18.
He'll try and throw for it here.
He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled right
34. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
65
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trap 60, 72.
Off play action. Milton. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Second and long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Julian Love picks it. Now, I guess we're at the point in the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously, that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Walker now on first and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a second and 3.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Come on. Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60, check smash. Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Toss left side for Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The kick is good.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Dances by him. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
41-yard line.
Rams roll lead. 18. Put it in. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
To throw, it's Milton. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Milton. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Hey, Moses.
Milton. This one swung out to Williams. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
60 Bobcats. 60.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down the net before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. That's again complete to Palmer. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Milton. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Davante Adams, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's got it at the 2.
And it's not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ready, set. Set up.
Running left is Walker.
The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Nifty move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Hold the ready.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Come on, come on.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Out of bounds right at the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Pass complete there in the clear. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this throw incomplete. So the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
And the Rams.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to throw again. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milton.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a play fake here on first down. For the left side, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They go play action here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And no alley to be found. The coverage is solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Come on.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there, because they've been run ragged throughout.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another first down as they bite on 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Rams, 34.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it off.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch your team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Give to Walker on the read option. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. The play fake, and it's Darnold. And the Rams got him. They'll bring him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 4th down, Darnold. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down, Seahawks.
Trying the left side with Walker. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Wow, 213 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Back to Walker on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Charles, why didn't they just take a knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a